Good morning to day 233. Unfortunately, even though it's move-in day, we're still finding issues. We've got some leaks up on the roof. We've got some leaks on the patio. We've had a bit of rain today, basically. So we're seeing a few issues, so we've got to try and get those sorted out. Anyway, before I carry on yapping away, please like and subscribe. Do your comments like you've always been doing. And thank you for the people that commented yesterday. Much appreciated. We are getting closer to the finish line, so fingers crossed the people that are due to do what they've got to do arrive today and we can get finished off. Kitchen being one, roof guys are here already, so roof guys being the other. So first thing we need to do obviously is get up and find out why we're still getting leaking through the cracks. Bearing in mind we've treated them now 2 to 3 times. We've got another couple of products we're talking to at the moment about potentially complementing this one, but we spent a lot of money on this product. It should do what it needs to do. So the guys are going to go and have a quick look. The biggest problem we have at the moment, obviously, is that the plasterboard obviously is up on the ceilings inside, which means we cannot afford for that to be leaking through into the plasterboard, which it is at the moment. You just can't see it. So it's only a matter of time before the plasterboard allows the water to come through and then you get stains and damp. Anyway, so hopefully we can get that sorted out. I think by the end of play today, I'll find out from these guys whether they're confident or not. Even if they are, I think I will physically find some form of strip, fiberglass, glue, whatever product, and I think I'll put strips over it because I've got to make sure this stops and stops once and for all. So I'll show you what I mean so you can see. So the scaffolding's up and the guys have got up the roof already. We've got this one here that's damp, obviously, and the usual 2 suspects, which are here. And obviously those ones come straight through into here, which we can't see at the moment now, but obviously we know they're up there and they're doing what we know they shouldn't be doing. So we definitely need to get that stopped as soon as possible, because as you can see there's a damp patch here that's leaked, and when that one was leaking, that one in there was definitely leaking. So we're also starting to get a little bit of an orange come in here as well, so that obviously means it's touching the steel and it's getting doing what it's doing. But anyway, that's one side, we'll get that sorted. Obviously the guys are also hoovering out the tracks, because today what we're going to be doing is tacking back the rubber, getting this hoovered out, and obviously getting that mortared with a waterproof mortar. So that's got to be done all the way along. We're going to be doing that all the way along here. It's like a little slope as well to stop the water, if it does ever get the doors coming in. And we're also going to try and find a solution to trying to encourage the water to come away from here. At the moment we're getting quite a bit of puddling here, and it's also going in and making it damp underneath. So we need to get that resolved today. So we're trying to think about what to do. We're thinking about chasing into the concrete and doing something new there. So we have to have a good think about that, because pretty much where the orange cord is where we've got to try and bring something around here to this corner to try and stop the water collating there. As you can see, we've got a bit of pooling here, and the downside is it also pools towards the house as well, which is, don't want it pooling anywhere, but obviously we've got to get something in here, a little threshold here to stop the water going in there. Eventually there'll be a door there and a door frame, and it won't happen anyway, but until that happens we've got to make sure that stops. And obviously we've got to try and encourage this bit that sits here to stop falling that way and going towards the door track. So that's something we're going to do now. There's my lovely wife turned up to push her weight around. Fair play to her. It's a very poorly hoover, that doesn't do a very good job. Obviously the kitchen we managed to sort out yesterday. We got the doors around the wrong way. Say we, kitchen fitters. They're now on the right way. Fridge and freezer's in place. Cooker's in, sorted, which I've done. Hob I've now pinned down as well, which is done. Dishwasher I screwed in last night, although it does seem to be sitting a bit proud, which is weird. But anyway, it's in. Just need the drainage to be connected up later on. Hot tap's all done. Sink is connected. So we just need to physically get anything else finished off in the kitchen and get everything cleaned away and put away, so we can start actually putting stuff in the next couple of hours. In here's going to have a lick of paint later on, but initially I've got the painters going into the rear room. They're sanding down above the actual shower enclosure where the tile's finished, sanding that down and painting that. As you can see around the top here, they're sanding around there, painting all of that, then coming into and painting all of in here as well. And then once that's done, then we're pretty much good to get this door frame sorted. We've put a bit of plasterboard on here, plasterboard up here, plasterboard across here, and this is going to be an open one. My wife actually wants it to be doorless, so that's exactly what's going to happen. If we get time, the guys are also going to start getting this tidied up. So obviously got a lot of clutter and crap here. I want to get this taken down, closed down, and at some stage I want this completely levelled off, so I'm going to get the guys to come and take this rubbish away and get this place looking a lot better at the back. And then we've got to deal with this monster. So I'm going to get some plasterboard and get that plasterboarded today on this side. And like I said, I'm going to actually plasterboard this side as well, and then we can decide whether we're going to tape it and fill it afterwards, and whether we're going to put corner beads on it. Corner beads should go onto it, obviously, but at the moment I'm just trying to keep as much of the workload and the mess down. Quickly overview, obviously bedroom finished off in here. This is still going to be done, obviously. We've had a coat on here, a couple of coats, which looks all right. There's some form of oil or something based there, maybe silicone. As a result of that, it's not bedding in on that, so we need to get that sorted. But in here's had a lick of paint. The shower screen is in. A little bit wobbly, obviously, because there's no top bracket. That should be okay. And you need to give this a good clean out later on, and that's good to go. Tiles have got to be put on, so the tiler's meant to be sending these guys back to do the returns. They didn't come yesterday, so I'm not too sure what they're doing there. We just need to finish off the top here as well, so get that filled in and get that sanded off. This bathroom is nearly done, apart from say the worktop on here, the tiles on the return, and obviously just some silicone maybe through some of the corners and caulking, etc. We're pretty much done in there. That bedroom's done too. Again, we need a bit of plasterboard on here to be finished off, and this needs to be obviously filled and sanded. Other than that, that's good to go. Here's now dried out. Got to fix that to the actual wall later on, and just get the washing machine freestanding. And again, at some stage, I'll get a worktop on sink cutting, etc. So, other than that, some of the main focus is actually going to be on the outside today. It's the door tracks. The door tracks over here, and it's also going to be the ceiling out there and the roof. That's the things we've got to do today. And inside, we're going to try and concentrate as much as we can. So, I'll update as I go. 10 to 6. Done no filming today because it's been busy, but we are officially in. Sort of officially in. Official meaning as in we are in, but the guys have been in the driveway doing the footings today, so that's going to get rebarred tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be poured as well in the next couple of days. I'm trying to get that track down. Electricians in here, internet being connected, men in the house, lights everywhere. Kitchen looking a little bit more presentable, although we're not finished because the kitchen guys didn't turn up again today for some unknown reason. Guys are still here doing the overhang outside, which is great. Tackled the beast, all done, now ready to be plastered. I had to put 3 layers of plaster on there. Anyway, so I'll spin you around. Furniture's still not unpacked yet. Outside's certainly not sorted, but getting bigger. This is already, all of our furniture is now in. We can take some of the dust sheets off now because we've had some cleaning going on. The shower, that can come off. It's all been painted in here today, so all that's been sanded down. Got to put the shower head on. Mirrors need to be cleaned, but all the LED mirrors are in. The splashbacks are on. The sinks are connected. Toilets are all working. Got to get a bit worked up, but can't do that until the electricians move that up a little bit higher, as well as that one. And the towel rail, that's got to go on tomorrow, so I've got to make the holes bigger. But other than that, yeah, I said yesterday, the furniture's all in. It's just that head needs to go on. I didn't want to put the head on whilst I was still painting over it, so that's ready to go straight in. It'll take 2 minutes to do that. The solar heating upstairs is connected and it's running. Our boiler downstairs is running too, but they've disconnected at the moment, so one's running off of, it's just running off the solar at the moment. Everything here was painted, but the new guys I've got in are going to give more sanding going on and more painting in here. So they're going to do that today. As you can see, there's a couple of little patches where they've been going around just looking at any nicks and knocks. One of my daughter's bedrooms. Here they are. Troubles. I know, I put it on there.
We're going to do so many cool TikToks on there. My TikTok.
Beds unpacked, furniture coming in, Otti mattresses slowly coming out of their compression. The girls' bathroom is not 100% finished, but nearly finished. Mirrors on, sink's working, toilet's working, top's got to be put on, that's all painted. Shower is in and working and operational, but I need to clean that and put the trap in. But the tilers did actually give me a cracked tile in there, so that's got to be replaced. But their head is on and their shower's in, and the tilers have still got to come back and do this return, which I still haven't done, which is a bit disappointing. But anyway, they will come, they're good guys. Daughters are experiencing the dusty feet scenario. what you should be doing is helping me go and get a bucket of water, and she should be helping me mop it. This one's a bit of a junk room at the moment. This is one of the girls' rooms. Again, we need to get the mattress out and unload it so it can come out of its packet, but we'll do that tomorrow. They'll share a bed for tonight. These mattresses are literally flat packed down, and when you open them, they obviously take time to go back to where they should be. We will take those off at some stage, but at the moment, until we physically get to the point where the dust has stopped, we're not going to do that. Washing machine is in. I'm going to push that back in a minute. Very strange law here. Apparently they have to have their power up rather than down. So even once I put the worktop in, we've got to run a cable through the worktop to a plug socket above for both the tumble dryer and the washing machine, rather than in England it would be down there, obviously, and it would be hidden away when you push it back, which is very weird. And then I will go and buy some more units to go along here as well, and some wall units at some stage, but I'm pretty much DIY'd out at the moment. Electricians have put a light in here, not too sure if it's on. Oh, it's on now, that's good. So that can go in, and I think this has all been painted in here. So this is all pretty good. So this is going to be a pantry, but what we're going to do with the pantry, we're going to finish off the door frame, and we're not going to put a door in it. We're just going to have a plaster frame in here without a door, and we're going to do the same there as well. So that's the plan there. Wife in the house.
Hi.
Obviously oven's all in and done, hob's all in and done. 2 more bits of glass for the bathroom, but I can't put them on to move the sockets. Hot water tap, awesome tap, love it. Double click down, got instant hot water. Up and down for cold water, turn once for spring water. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All the integrated fridge and freezers all in as well now. So we went melee with those. Food in there already. I'm going to get a beer in a moment. That's one thing I'm definitely going to do. And saying the workmen's still out there now doing the overhang. So what they're actually doing is they're going to be putting 2x2 battens into the roof, as you can see here. We're going to do a framework all the way down and around, a couple across, and then we're going to concrete board that. And that then means that we can also then white mortar the front part tomorrow as well. So as you can see now, this is now blending in. We're going to have to physically think about something. Unfortunately, we have to fill that. I might even cut it off. I might even cut that piece off. We didn't need that. I just want to paint that white. So we're going to get that white, and then I'm going to silicone all the way around here. And then tomorrow I'm also going to go to Koyman's. I started fitting the bead here, along here, but I don't want to be doing any more filling and plastering. So I'm going to take that off, and tomorrow I'm going to go to Koyman's, and I'm going to fill all the way along with a plastic bead. That's what I'm going to do. Electricians are then going to put in the pendulum lights tomorrow as well. So we've got 6 pendulum lights that go across here above the breakfast bar. And then I'm just hoping that the kitchen fitters can hurry up and make the doors so we can actually stop looking at open carcasses at the back. I'm going to remove some of this as well, so it should be here. So there's some DIY stuff here, DIY stuff there, DIY stuff there, and here. So in a minute we're going to get this all cleared out. All the drawers have been made as well, so I need to find out where we want drawers and get them put in as well. And then it's just waiting again for the kitchen company to make the doors to go on here and the drawers behind as well. So other than that, we've also done the concrete lip as well on the doors. So we had a hole here, obviously, that going all the way along. So we've now filled that with like a little bit of a slope. So we'll give that a bit of a polish tomorrow and try and make sure we can polish it in. And also the other thing we've done over here as well is we've white mortared. We've chased this out all the way along and white mortared all the way along because we were getting water going in to the house. So we now need to literally run something along here. And maybe look a little bit of a slope as well to try and make sure the water comes away from the wall. One of the downsides we do have is this floor here collects water and it comes over, so we also need to think about another way of trying to make sure the water runs away, because it doesn't at the moment. So anyway, that's where we are so far. So we're in. So any comments, please let me know. Like and share down below. And promote the video if you physically can, so we can try and get some more people joining in and commenting. And I'm sure when the rest of the furniture turns up and we get it all out, it will start looking like a home rather than a construction site, and that would be nice because I've pretty much lived here and it's been a construction site, and I must say it's grown very tiring. So it'd be nice to start seeing it as a home. But anyway, I'll leave it for now and I'll check in tomorrow.